My name is Jaden Messer. I farm in southwestern North Dakota. We farm strictly corn, wheat, canola, and soybeans, some field peas as well on our farm. And it's a second, going on its third generation farm. Before we started incorporating Y-Drop into our farm, our nitrogen program, we pretty much just put everything on up front in the fall with strip till. We'd come in the fall and we would strip till, take our 1.1 pounds of N per unit yield goal that we were going for, and that's what we applied, and away we went. We let Mother Nature do its thing from there on out. So it was a pretty, basic program like a lot of guys are still doing, I think. The biggest issue was always to keep the nitrogen on the field. So we started experimenting with things like, Ensur with our anhydrous in the fall, stabilizers with anything else that we were doing, and it helped and you saw some benefit to it, but there was just certain conditions that you could not handle, those stabilizers just could not do anything for you and you'd still get lost to it. 360 Y-Drop to us just seemed like the right thing to do because, you get the events from Mother Nature that are going to have an impact on your nitrogen program. And if we have the ability to use placement and the right product at the right time when the crop needs it, 360 Y-Drop gives you that opportunity to do that. And not only do you get a yield benefit from that, but your bottom line is going to be a lot better because you don't spend as much money on fertilizer half the time. So this year, 360 Y-Drop for us, we went in at V9, V10, and we had substantial rain up to that point for a good potential corn crop. So we thought putting the Y-Drop would be a huge benefit to us. Well, after we applied it, we didn't get any rain. And we thought it was actually going to be an imbalance in nutrition for us, and it turned out that the dew was still enough to get that nutrition into the crop and into the soil so that it can be driven into the crop. And we're actually seeing on some of the check strips that we did on our own farm, but then versus other farms that we did, that did Y-Drop around us too, the stuff that's Y-Drop is holding on. The ears are still hanging on, where the stuff that wasn't Y-Drop, it's cannibalizing itself, and ears are dropping and corn's tipping over. 360 Y-Drop is always going to be on our farm. If we're going to be growing corn, it's a no-brainer because it gives us that opportunity to make the decision on the fly. And there might be years that we don't do it, but I still have that option in my pocket.